Hi, friends. Today is June 1st, Monday, 2020. We are already here. It's been about 3 months since things have been topsy-turvy with COVID-19. And on top of that, in the United States, this past weekend has been a very difficult time for many folks. And I just wanted to take a moment and acknowledge that as Innovators Box is a global community, we are a community for all. And I ask for all of you, wherever you are right now, take a moment to pause, reach out to the people that you can, and take action that you can to be of support to those who are in need, especially in the United States with Black Lives Matter. And just wanted to highlight that every voice matters in that. With that being said, I do have a couple of things that I do want to share about as we kick off the month of June, how we can be more intentional about where we can be creative and make space for that. So for those who don't know me, my name is Monica Kang. I'm the founder and CEO of InnovatorsBox and your host here on InnovatorsBox's YouTube channel, where I bring a lot of guests, friends around the world to help think about how do we be more creative? How do we make space to think differently? And why is that important in the way we work and collaborate and thrive today? Of course, with COVID-19 and everything else, the way we work is no longer the same. And it's really important that we take the time to process and understand what can we do differently right now? Why is it important? How can we do more with less? And just, pacing ourselves through that. I had the pleasure of working with so many new friends along the way, and a few things that I want to highlight. Just again, May was a huge month. Being happened to be Asian American female founder, we had the joy of celebrating a lot of Asian American voices for Asian American Pacific Island Heritage Month. So thank you all for celebrating with us. If you noticed, a lot of the interviews and the talk shows that I did, such as Innovation Unscripted, was with Asian Americans to celebrate that momentum. And while they're not going to be going away, we do want to now invite back to the bigger community as we kick off June. And the particular audience I'm thinking a lot more as we reimagine the way we work is the audience parents. My heart goes out to all of you. I think as a single who has a lot of friends who are parents and entrepreneurs or innovators, not only do you have to ideate and think differently, you have a little one at home or a big one at home, you have to keep pace of and a partner, and it's a little bit more nuanced. And so I'm excited for this month as we continue some of these conversations. Innovation Unscripted, we are going to have our parent friends to join us and share us live, what does it really mean to innovate? And how has being a parent both helped and hurt, and just have some authentic conversations. So join us on Wednesdays to learn how, what does it mean to be a parent who's innovative and how that shapes their lives. We're also going to continue our Monday creativity talk shows. And I'm excited to share that on Monday, we're now starting the theme in June of the topic of ReImagine. As you see in this title, I've highlighted the question of, how do we reimagine the way we gather people? But that's not just it, right? We got to reimagine what it means to thrive at work, where half of the population and many of us might continue to work remotely, which is not going to be the same as you used to work in person. Just does it mean okay to just simply do more video calls? How do you do touch points differently? We're going to talk about that. What does it mean when you do conferences now? Many folks have been now bringing their events and conversations online and kind of thinking about what it means to bring people together. But even in the domain of something as nuclear weapon security and education and higher education for students, what does it mean to go remote and reimagine so that we can think differently? And so again, our purpose is always, how do we help you get ahead of the game, think differently, be creative through all of this? And because it's not enough that you're consuming this on video, we started doing some meetups, and I would love for you to join some, as well as some trainings. So first, with the meetups, we have two coming up. One is our Global Innovators meetup that is available on June 9th and 11th. June 9th is at 2 to 3 p.m. EST, and the 11th one at 7 to 8 p.m. So go to bit.ly/innovators meet June, all in one word, but the I and the M and the J are capitalized. Find the link in the comments below so that you can click and join us, because it's time that you get to meet more people who think differently to be inspired. As Jim Rohn said, we are the average of the 5 people we spend most time with. But if we're not expanding our horizon of different people and different audiences, how do we think differently and make space for that? So join us for these events. The second one I'm going to be doing is June 24th and 25th, again for Asian innovators. And so now we're expanding that conversation, not just for Asian Americans, but Asians innovators and Asian Americans. And so join us for that. That's also going to be 2 p.m. at June 24th and June 25th at 7 to 8 p.m. So look forward to seeing you there. Last month for Asian Americans, we had about 120 plus people, and it was amazing. And so it's a facilitated conversation. You'll have fun with it and meet some new friends. And last but not least, many of you have been asking me that, hey, I've been watching your shows. I know you do usually training and workshops, but with going virtual, would you perhaps be able to train me in how we facilitate better, because we are tired of boring meetings? So thank you for your inquiries. Thank you for asking me, because I'm excited to announce that we are going to be offering facilitation trainings. And so stay tuned. I am going to have the links out very soon. And if you're seeing this at a later point, you might already see the link below. So search in the comment section how you can join the facilitation trainings. I have 2 options available. One that you can just take for a 60-minute class so that you at least get some of the basics and you are up and running to go. But if you really want to change, it's going to take some practice. So join my month special program. I hope to have at least 20 to 50 people per class. We'll see what your audience and interest is. But, through that, I'm going to really give you the nuts and bolts, not just about how you do the meeting prep, but really thinking about what it means to build an inclusive meeting space. What does it mean to facilitate an energy flow? What does it mean for you to actually bring people together that feels encouraged? And these skills, not just for meeting running, it really going to hone your active listening, not be that boring person, but be mindful about how you translate your energy and accomplish the goals you want to do. So I'm going to unveil some of my secrets. A lot of people have been asking me, how am I processing all of this? It's really because of the unique way I'm navigating and structuring all of this to make all the workload manageable. So I'm going to train you so that you know how to do it, so that you don't get burned out from some of these Zoom fatigues or video calls, and actually now create a unique experience with that. But of course, you can hire us and work with us, because we've been creating with a lot of other companies leadership programs for them and custom engagement. And so with that being said, I am so glad you are here. I hope this is a place where you get to be inspired, recognize how you can be more creative, and again, find joy in knowing that everyone is creative no matter where they are, and you are innovators at heart. So work for it, be creative, be courageous, and connect. And we look forward to seeing you some of these live shows or at our meetups and trainings. And so with that being said, let me know if you have any questions, but I just wanted to wish you a great month ahead. I'll be back again in July for some updates on where else we are going. But for now, have a great one and have a great summer.